Okay. Oh, I just always love that. Can we live?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, perfect. What's up, everybody? This is Alex Kelly back here with another episode of the Furloughed Film Talks podcast with my weirdo of a brother, Ryan.
What's up, Rada?
We are here on Tuesday. There is an absolute ass ton of movie and
The
entertainment
sun
news.
is really right downstairs.
Is it? That's unfortunate.
It's like we're like whited out here.
That's good. You cut me off.
Sorry.
We got a lot of stuff to talk about today, but of course, check out the Furloughed Film Talks Instagram at Furloughed Film Talks and on Twitter at Furloughed Film. Remember to tell 3 of your friends about this show. Help us grow the show always. We will be talking about a lot of Marvel today. There's been a lot of Marvel casting news that has dropped today. We will get to that in a bit, as well as Ted Lasso's season 2 teaser trailer. They called it a teaser, but there's quite a bit.
Pretty much a trailer, regular trailer.
Yeah, but I guess like with like a real trailer, they like give plot points, and this is not. There's not a ton of plot points in this one, other than like the sports psychology thing.
Yeah.
Which we'll get to all that in a bit.
You don't really need plot points though. It's like it's just
feel good.
It's about a fucking soccer season.
Yeah.
Like
and how they're gonna get back into the Premier League.
Did they get relegated last season?
Yes.
Oh, those bitches.
Yes. You remember the last scene where he was like, "Wait, so like if you get relegated, you can get promoted, right? And a promotion looks good on any resume." And she's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Cool. We're gonna get back and we're gonna win the whole fucking thing." And it was like, "Yeah, you go, Glen Coco." So then we'll talk about that.
Okay.
We'll talk about the first teaser trailer for Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings, which is coming out September 3rd.
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
It's song, not
Shang-Chi.
Shang. Oh yeah, it's Shang. I thought it was Shang.
No, it's Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
Supposedly that's how Kevin Feige says it in like all the videos. So everybody's like, okay, that's how we're supposed to say it. So
Shabu.
Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings. So we will talk about that here in our Trailer Park Roundup in a bit. But first, Ryan, did you hear about who? I think I sent it to you. You never replied to it, I don't think. About who has been supposedly cast in Disney Plus's Marvel Cinematic Universe's Marvel Studios Secret Invasion TV show.
First off, I absolutely responded to you.
Did you?
Yeah, because I was like, "That's amazing," and you're like, "Yeah, like it's really good because they have Middleton and."
Oh yeah, you were like, that fucking cast is gonna be stacked.
Yeah. So wait, well, there's 2. One came out
2.
yesterday and one came out today.
So which one do you want to get to first? Which one are you? Let's start with this. Which one are you more excited about?
I'm actually more excited about Queen Elizabeth.
Olivia Colman.
Yeah.
Colman, who was Queen Elizabeth in Netflix's The Crown, as well as Queen. Did she play Queen Elizabeth in The Favorite, or which queen was she playing in that?
In The Favorite?
Yeah, she plays like the queen.
Oh, is that the one with
Emma Stone is in it.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess she's either a queen or she was like.
She's definitely the queen. I just don't remember which queen she's supposed to be.
A very old queen. Then.
Yeah,
it was like that's way back in the day.
Yeah, but she was playing Queen Anne. Okay, so
when the fuck was that? When was Queen Anne?
Early 18th century. So it's early 1700s, I guess.
Like before the Revolutionary War.
Oh yeah, for sure. In 1711. So she's played 2 different queens now. She was in a really good show in Britain called Broadchurch with David Tennant.
Sure.
And that's on Netflix as well. I would highly encourage you to go watch that because that show's great as well. But she's an amazing actress, and she's going to be in Secret Invasion as well. Yeah, I'm super stoked for that.
So Secret Invasion is like the story where the Skrulls have like
Skrulls.
No, the David Skrulls.
Oh Jesus Christ! The Skrulls
have like infiltrated the government because they can like shapeshift into different people.
Yeah, so like the actual like comic book run was called Secret Wars, because what basically happened was like, without anybody realizing it, they had like infiltrated like every part of American life to the point where, or even like around the world, where like half of the superheroes were actually scrolls.
Okay.
So like you didn't know who was a real like who was real and who was like an actual like shape shifting scroll type thing. And so it became this like crazy storyline that they had. And they think that Olivia Colman could be playing a character called Empress Varantke, which is the leader of the scrolls.
Oh.
So which would be super super badass.
Where does Mendelsohn play into that? Wasn't he like he was just like a lower scroll?
Yeah, he was like kind of like a mid-tier scroll, but he came friends, which that was like why not a lot of people got really super mad about it, but like the scrolls from the comics to the movies, because in the movies like they're very much bad guys, they're very much villains.
Yeah.
In this it was kind of they're working with Nick Fury, like they're helping him build Sword up there on that ship, like everything kind of
in space.
In space, yes.
Yeah.
They kind of pointed to them being good and benevolent and wanting to help, and that they were being targeted by the Kree, and so
because Captain Marvel was a scroll, right? Or like
no, she was a Kree. Keep it straight, Ryan.
Okay.
She was a Kree warrior.
That's right. And the Krees were like mortal enemies of the Skrull.
Yes.
Okay.
She then realized that it was actually the Kree who were the bad ones, and then was helping the Skrulls.
Right, and she ended up fighting because Jude Law played like the Kree general. Who she ended up fighting and killing.
Yes. So,
boy,
Olivia Colman is going to be in it, and then who is the other person that was not really announced today? It came out that she's going to potentially be in Secret Invasion as well.
Just leaked?
Yeah, it was like an exclusive that they had.
This I'm not too terribly excited about. Like,
really?
It's cool, but everything she's done. Well, first off, it's Queen Khaleesi. Wait, isn't it?
Is that her name in the show? Daenerys Targaryen, Queen Khaleesi. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, what's her actual actress's name?
What's her real name?
Emilia Clarke.
Emilia Clarke. Yeah,
Jesus.
Like she's really good in Game of Thrones for the most part. But like everything she's done outside of Game of Thrones has been
Yeah, like she's done some rom-coms that have been like.
Yeah, then she did Terminator, which was like a steaming pile of dog shit.
I forgot that she did that.
Yeah.
But
she, Marvel has a great track record of taking I wouldn't say subpar actresses, but like very lesser known actresses. Like Brie Larson wasn't a big actress really before she became Captain Marvel.
No,
but she was
she had just done Room, hadn't she?
Yeah, I guess. You know what she was in before like Room? Like
I know she was in Scott Pilgrim.
She's in the fucking League, dude. She was
she really?
Remember she was Ruxin's au pair that Rafi slept with?
No, I didn't know that at all.
Dude,
wow.
You don't remember that?
No, I don't remember that at all. No, but they have a knack of like just taking they get the best actors and actresses to like come be in their movies, and they are known for like picking people out of like nowhere. But this is not an out of nowhere pick. Like this is a really cool casting for them, especially if you think about how it was potentially going to have Mira be replaced or Amber Heard be replaced with Emilia Clarke for Mira. So instead of DC getting her, now the MCU has her. Wow, that's super weird.
Right.
So like instead of DC getting her, now Marvel has yet another great actress in one of their shows / movies.
Wait, what did DC want her for?
Remember the rumor that she was going to be Mira in Aquaman 2?
Oh, like she's going to replace
Amber Heard.
You think it's simply off the table now?
It has to be.
Who would they? Okay, so who would they replace Amber Heard with if they replaced Amber Heard?
It would have been her. I don't think there's anybody else you could relate. Because think about reuniting Jason Momoa and Emilia Clarke.
Fuck, they should have done that.
Thank you. So you could replace it, but it would not be as buzzy as bringing Emilia Clarke in to be Mira with Jason Momoa's Aquaman. Like it would not have the same amount of buzz and intrigue and just like almost fan service to a point that move would have made. So
Yeah.
I think that was kind of the logical move. And like with that off the table, like it's now just Amber Heard, which we talked about last time.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, well, no, I think it's a very good like casting. Like it's amazing how many like awesome actors and actresses they've had for like this show that's probably what at least 2 years out. Like it might come out not this fall but next fall.
I mean, Miss Marvel's supposed to come out this year, but like Moon Knight will be next year. So I could see this either like late 2022, early 2023. Like,
Right.
yeah, it's in there somewhere. But I mean, that we what we texted about was like this cast is getting substantially ridiculous like every single day now. Like,
Yeah, this would be the most stacked cast of any of the shows.
yeah,
Like by far.
it'll be led by It'll be led by Samuel L. Jackson.
Mhm.
It'll be, and then it'll be supported by Ben Mendelsohn, and then Olivia Colman, and then Emilia Clarke.
Yeah, and that's just like what we know about so far.
Yeah.
There'll probably be a few more.
And like, has Ben Mendelsohn ever won an Academy Award?
He's been nominated. I don't think he's ever won one.
But like several like award nomination and award winners in this
Yeah,
show
for
now.
sure. Wait, did he win one for? No. That's I'm thinking of what's the other guy who won it for billboards outside of wherever.
Oh, that's Sam Rockwell.
Yeah, he won supporting.
Yeah, he
actor.
should. This guy should. Ben Mendelsohn should have been nominated for Baby Teeth, but we'll bitch about that till the end.
Nothing. Baby Teeth didn't get nominated for shit.
Yes.
Like it didn't exist.
So absolutely dumb. He's been nominated for a Golden Globe. He's been nominated for a Primetime Emmy.
Sorry, he hasn't been nominated for a supporting actor thing.
Yeah, he hasn't been nominated for a. That's weird, dude. But then like, has Samuel L. Jackson? Did he get anything for
Snakes on a Plane?
No. Yes, totally Snakes on a Plane.
Right.
No, what was it called? Pulp Fiction.
Oh no, I don't think so.
He's been nominated for an Academy Award
for what?
Pulp Fiction.
Oh, for Pulp Fiction.
Boom! Best supporting actor. He won a BAFTA for Pulp Fiction, Best Actor in a Supporting Role. Has not won a Golden Globe. Boop 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 boop. Yeah, he's been just. It was all of this was really for what's it called? Pulp Fiction. But yeah, it's just crazy that like this was a show that was announced at the
Investor Day last year.
Investor thing that was going on last year. So this show hasn't been around for that long. And already like they are assembling a cast that is rivaling one of the best that they've ever put together in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And I think that that's kind of a testament to like what Marvel can do, but like also to what this concept is going to be. And I'm really excited about that. September 2020. So
wait, what?
September 2020 is when it was announced.
Oh, when it was announced.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'll consist of 6 episodes. And I think this is going to be one of the better shows that they've got coming out. So.
And Brie Larson will probably be in it, right? Like, don't you think she would be in it in some capacity?
I'd be kind of surprised if she wasn't. Yeah, this should probably be like one of those cameos that will pop up.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who else now. Maybe Guardians somehow could pop in because it'll be set in space.
Maybe Loki. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be freaking awesome. I cannot wait for that show. But yeah, cool. So
moving on.
Let us get into our trailer park roundup for today, Ryan. We're gonna talk some Ted Lasso real quick.
Yeah.
Ted Lasso or Shang-Chi first?
Let's do Ted Lasso.
Okay.
Leave the heavy hitter for the
end.
For the ending.
So Ryan watched Ted Lasso in what, a day and a half, 2 days?
Let's call it a week. I don't think it was really. Yeah.
I watched it in a day and a half, and then I watched it again with you. So I've seen the first season twice now. Absolutely loved it. If you have not seen that show,
wait, you've watched the first season twice?
Yes, it's that good. I love that show.
No, I think. Well, okay.
What?
No, you watched it twice because your girlfriend made you watch it without me, and then you watched it with me.
Yeah, but I watched it with you again because you never would have watched it on your own.
True.
So like I made you like one night when we were just like sitting there like BSing. I was like, I'm putting this on, we're watching it, and you were like, okay, and we watched like the first episode. You're
It
like,
was very good. I love
shit.
Jason Sudeikis. Like he's
Yeah.
one of my favorite comedic actors by far.
And he has just won the Golden Globe for Best Actor in a Television Series.
High as fuck.
Yeah, really high. Comedy or musical, as well as a slew of other awards. So Apple TV Plus quickly got that second season ready and put the first trailer out, and also gave out the release date of it. Ryan, when will the second season be coming out? Do you remember?
That I don't.
July
know.
23rd. We do not
Cool.
have to wait that long.
When did the first season come out? Was it last summer?
Yeah, it was.
Did I really wait 6 months? Like watch?
Yes, you waited a while. I waited a while too. But like I was kind of surprised at how quickly. August 14th, 2020.
Oh, okay.
So they got this out really fast.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
So that's gonna come out. Just on a side note,
Mhm.
has there been a release date for The Boys? I saw like a ad for it today.
No, I don't think so. For season 3,
Right.
um,
So that should be like August, September, right?
that's if they're on track with their
Right. With like they're able to actually do the production with all the COVID shit.
Yeah, I don't think they have anything on that. Yeah, there's nothing on that right now.
Okay.
But Ted Lasso has a trailer out. It looks like the whole gang is coming back. Ryan, what are you most excited about for this show that the teaser kind of hinted at or maybe showed?
Probably the relationship between what's her face and what's his face.
Keely and Roy Kent.
There you go.
Jesus Christ, Ryan.
Yeah. No, that relationship was like fairly interesting.
Yeah,
I thought that was a really funny and heartwarming part of the first season.
No, it was definitely like the most heartwarming part of it because you had this guy who was really tough and like kind of closed off from everybody, but you could see it like slowly getting started in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then them just kind of, and I like, that's the great thing about this show is like it develops really, it feels like naturally over the course of like 10 episodes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to that. And it was really like satisfying because the absolute like biggest piece of shit in the whole show like kind of got cucked by
the hotshot young guy.
Yeah, who like ended up leaving the team.
Yeah, but even like, and that's the great thing about the show, or like even he
like made up and like ended up being cool with Roy Kent at the end.
And with Lasso too, because it's like with his whole story arc, he'd always been like be the best, like dominate type of deal, and you find out that was because his like dad was like, only came around and wanted him to like be like this prized possession almost that he could show off to his mates and like do all this shit, and then
he was kind of abusive to the
dude. And like the way that he develops over the season is like at the very end of it, spoiler alert, it's like he plays for Man City and they beat the what's their team name, I don't remember. Anyways, they beat them, and it's because he makes a pass and his teammate scores, and it's like the last second and they get relegated. And at the end of it, you see his dad like chewing him out.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be this moment of like, oh, buddy. But then like Ted Lasso gives him a note and he was like, hey, great pass, with one of those little like green army men. And it's just like little moments like that like make this show amazing. And that's what I'm so excited about that second season for.
Mm-hmm. Also, like I would like to see them actually get good and like get promoted back into the Premier League, and then like season 3 they could have like kind of a run or something like that. That'd be interesting. Which is why
I'm kind of not worried at all, but like there's the like person that or in the trailer it says you guys have tied 8 straight games, like are you guys worried at all? And it's like, okay, that's not the path that I saw this going. I definitely didn't see it going like.
We have to think though, like in the Premier League or like in,
I think they call it the Champions League as the second level.
So in soccer, like tying 8 games is actually not like terrible. Like that means you haven't lost 8 games in a row.
It's a
You
lot.
haven't won 8 games in a row, but you haven't lost 8 games in a row either.
It's a lot like hockey, where like if you go into OT, like at least you get a point. Like at least you're not like
Yeah,
at the
exactly.
very bottom. But like I guess my point is with that is I definitely didn't see them like doing like, oh my god, they go on a tear and they like somehow win this league, like really
Mhm.
not easily, but like it comes down to the last game type thing. But like if you tie, and this is really nitpicky, but like if you tie 8 games, like
Mhm.
that in my mind makes me think like, oh, you guys are going to be like in the middle of the table type of thing,
Right.
which probably does like set them up for like then they win like 4 or 5 games at the end of the season.
Yeah, like
and then like
puts
the
them in
last,
position to like
yeah,
have a shot at getting to the top of the table by the end of the season.
yeah, and then like the last game is like if they win this and this other team loses, then like we win the championship,
Right.
and then all of a sudden like you know you've got like the last game will be a really huge thing. So I bet that's where they go. Everything all right?
Yeah. Let's keep going. Hold on.